Welcome, everyone, to the Puck Drops here. Game 3, Montreal Canadiens, Tampa Bay Lightning. June 11th, 1993. That was the last time there was a game here in Montreal. The Lightning come here with 2 wins in the series. They have 14 wins in the playoffs. They took 4 from Florida, 4 from Carolina, 4 from New York, and they are 2 wins away from repeating the Stanley Cup, and they're going to go to Montreal, where the Stanley Cup hasn't been here since 1993. The Canadiens finally in the Stanley Cup final for the first time in the 21st century, and you see the names, the numbers, the legacy, the energy in Montreal, from St. Catherine all the way across Quebec City and on the streets of Montreal. All of the posters, all of the awards, all of the numbers been retired. Number 10, Guy Lafleur. Number 15, Jean Beliveau. Number 9, Maurice Rocket Richard. 15, or not 15, I believe 8, Henri Richard. Mets, Yankees and Mets are right now, yeah. But this Canadiens team trying to make history and win the 25th championship, and the most underdog Canadian team there has ever been, but their backs are to the walls. And with the ghost of the Montreal Forum, can the Canadiens, in the first ever Stanley Cup final game in the Bell Center, find a way to win here in Montreal to even the series at 2-1? Lightning are a win away from a stranglehold. Canadiens, who haven't been in an elimination state since round 1, when they had 3 straight games of elimination and won each one of them, could be facing that on Monday if they don't win tonight. This is a must-win for Montreal. Must-win for Montreal. Hi, Avs fan. Hi, Aiden. Pretty excited for this game, aren't you guys? I am absolutely. Of course, Avs fan and I are pretty happy with what happened in soccer today. But in hockey now, this is where our attention will sneak. Well, probably, yeah. Probably. I mean, the Canadiens could come back. They have the resilience to come back and do crazy historical things. They came from 3-1 down, but it would seem that the Lightning have what it takes to put that through.
Game 3 in Montreal. Now, Eddie, the Canadiens did have the better of the play in Game 2 down in Tampa. Lost the game 3-1. Back home tonight at Bell Center, where they've had great success during these playoffs.
Well, KT touchdown, and Andre Vasilevsky was the first, second, and third star of that game. Think about it. Montreal outshot the Tampa Bay Lightning in Tampa 43-23. They probably deserved a little bit better, but they're down 0-2 in the series. Kenny, this is a must-win for the Montreal Canadiens. Yes, in round 1, they came back from being down 3-1 in the Toronto Maple Leafs. You go down 3-0 to Tampa Bay Lightning, it's pretty much curtains. So, again, it's a huge game. I would expect them to try to feed off of the positive energy. Even though they lost that game and only scored 2 goals in Tampa, I think they're probably feeling pretty good about themselves with the chances that they created. And one last thing, there's 2 days in between tonight's game and Monday night's game 4. I would expect both coaches on both sides to shorten the bench and give their...
And it's true, there's going to be a bigger break, as Eddie Olczyk has talked about, a bigger break between today and Monday. So there will be some time for players to rest up, which is good. Even though they're not going to the road, it's just a home game, they needed more than 1 day. So they're going to get 2 days, and it's imperative, especially if Montreal loses this game. It's really important for them.
They can play that way, so they're very confident. Look, they're going to have to weather the storm in here. KT said 3,500 people here. I think it's a little bit more than that. The warm-ups were absolutely off the charts. This should be one heck of an atmosphere.
A little bit more than 3,500 people here. There would be more. This would have at least around 19,000 to 20,000 people. I don't know. Alexis, what's up? Game 3 coming up soon. The Anthems. Montreal and Tampa. Game 3. Lightning lead the series 2 games to none. Sorry for the dog. I will close the door so you don't hear him as much.
It's me, Santiago Spanhead. Now that's something I can commit to. This round 4 doesn't have as many standard safety features as this row.
21 Road.
Love may be forever, but these offers are not.
At Oxbine Hospital, you'll find the top orthopedic
Abs fan 29. If it's really you, direct message me. If it's really you, direct message me on Discord. Okay?
All part of New York Presbyterian Hospital. Ranked #1 in New York.
If it's really you, DM me on Discord. Do you think the Yankees will land Trevor Story? Well, why would the Yankees be buying? They're fourth in their division. They need to start winning before they want to start. That would be weird. I don't know why they would. But why? They're far away from a wild card. Why would they buy right now? Right now they've got to get into a spot. Then DM me, and I'll figure out if it's you or not. Alexis, yes, but it's going to be super tough. Game 1, very early on, they played great. But as the game went on, they kind of lost their edge, and the Caulfield line was well defended. The Caulfield line, the Montreal Mites, as they call them, that's a lie. The Montreal Mites were just not getting it done, but in the second game, they were much better. The Canadiens lost the game, that whole buzzer beater goal and all that, but they were still the better team for most of the game, but they did lose the game 3-1. Their goal scoring's been bad. They've only scored 2 goals this entire series, 1 per game. But now they've got the fans, and we saw how in New York, even though the Islanders lost a home game, how much fans helped them. So the Canadiens are going to have the fans on their side. They're this incredible arena that hasn't been able to, like, if you think like they're raucous arenas, you have to realize Montreal always their religion is trying to compete for Stanley Cup. So to be in a final, Montreal fans to have a home game in the final was just so imperative for them. So the fact they're going to have this opportunity is really great. Is the
good goalie, but you got to make life tough on them. Get to the blue paint, and it's competitive out there. Obviously, they're doing a job.
Watch Hockey Canadian. What do you mean?
Be relentless there, get to the front of the net, make his life difficult, and hopefully find a way to get a couple passes tonight.
Thanks for your time, Brendan. Have a blast with Game 3.
I will. Thank you.
All right, there's everybody in the outdoor of the stadium. The Quebec flags, the Montreal Canadian flags. Go Habs, go is the chant. They're getting ready for Game 3.
Yes, just got pre-approved.
That was fast.
Also, guys, for intermission stuff, there's no NBA today.
Well, technically.
Yeah, that's true, Alexis. That's true. That is true. That could because Luke Richardson, he's been good, but then you get Duchamp, who's the coach. So I could do Mets Yankees in intermission. Yeah, I could do that. But I think there might be Copa as well. Copa is the soccer thing. There is. It's just about to start.
Gillette Pro Glide. 5 blades and a pivoting flex ball designed to get virtually every hair on the first stroke. So you're ready for the day with a fresh face or a fresh start. For a limited time, get a 5th cartridge free.
Aiden, I don't know if I'm going to do Brazil, Chile, or Yankees, Mets. I'll figure it out when we get there. Right now, the Brazil-Chile game is in the 11th minute, so that game might be at halftime when we get to the. I don't know. No, it won't because it's. Maybe I don't know. We'll have to see. 5-1 Montreal, maybe. Chile's not going to win. I don't think though. Brazil's really good. Oh, I got to see if Peru won. Peru won in penalty kicks. Nice. I have a lot of friends and other people I know that are Peruvians. So that's really good.
Thank you, Michaela.
Yeah, I don't really. America's not in Copa, and the only lineage I have of a place that's even would be in the Copa besides America is Puerto Rico, and they don't even really have a good soccer team, and they're owned by America anyway. They're Commonwealth, so I don't really care who wins in Copa. Am I doing the expansion draft? I would hope so. I would think so. I don't know if it depends though, because I don't know. Maybe I'll be hanging out with a friend. I'll probably do it. It depends where I am. Let me say this: if I'm at home at night, I will do it. But if I'm like hanging out with a friend or whatever, then no. It just depends. I don't know my schedule. Forza Italy. Don't pump Avs fans' tires. Am I streaming the draft? Very likely, yes. I will definitely try to stream the draft. The only reason I wouldn't stream the draft is the same reason before. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is not actually you, Avs fan. This is not you. My test worked that I did on Discord. My test worked. That is not you, Avs fan. You are Trent or Nathan or someone or Keegan. That's not you.
I'm really nervous. I don't know what I should wear. Just wear something that's
So I'm not doing it.
It's a business dinner, not a costume party.
But somebody got let in, and it just all. You saw what happened. You were bothering Josh and Avs fan. Of course, Josh hasn't been here in weeks, and you get on, and the first thing he sees is you being an idiot. So no. Nope. Sorry. What trade? Oh, the Victor Arvidsson trade. Yeah, that's a good trade for LA. That's a real good trade for LA because they give up 2 picks. Yeah, they're a little high, a second and a third pick. Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice that. Right, that's right, because he has I was winning the cup. Yeah, this is just a regular Avalanche player. Yeah, I know, too, because he DM'd me and the whole thing. Yeah, I know. It's just Trent or Nathan or whatever, or Keegan. But no, it's a great trade for them because they've got a young team. They're trying to build around young goal scorers and just kind of just rebuild this team with character guys. And they're doing a great job in their rebuild. I like their rebuild. They got a young goalie, got a young defenseman. Victor Arvidsson also fits so well in their offense, and he can play more minutes than he did in Nashville. I think he's an underrated scorer. There's so many spots he could be put in. And yeah, second and the third is a little high, but I think it's a really great move for the LA Kings. For Nashville, it's not a bad move. I mean, you want to have a goal scorer on your team, but it's a fairly good move for Nashville as well. I don't think they get a ton. Like, they got a second and a third rounds, whatever they want to do with that. It's kind of like they get to free up the money, and I don't know if they want to, if that's for Johansson. I don't know what that's for, that they're going to spend the money. And it's a pretty good deal for Nashville. I think LA will eventually win this deal, but it's a good deal for Nashville, too, because they're conserving. The lights dim, and they'll put out the flares on center ice as the fans are standing, and the Canadiens in their famous locker room will come out to the red carpet in their home red, blue, and white.
The Canadiens get set to take the ice for the first Stanley Cup final game in this city since 1993. The Tampa Bay Lightning lead the series 2 games to none.
They have the Le Bleu Le Rouge jerseys on of the Montreal Canadiens. The first ever Stanley Cup final game in this building, and the first Stanley Cup final game in the city of Montreal in the province of Quebec since June 11th, 1993, when the Canadiens beat the Los Angeles Kings for their 24th Stanley Cup final, which was the first ever year in the history of the Tampa Bay Lightning franchise. They did not have a good year, but these are the defending champions. They have 2 cups. They're looking for 3. And the Lightning, this is a building. You look at Nikita Kucherov. This is a building that Kucherov has played so well in his career. so many great games and years for him. Hi, Josh. Hold on a second. Josh, please DM me. Please DM me on Discord so I can see if you're the right one. Direct message me. Now, public address announcer Michelle Lacroix will announce as they will get ready for the Star Spangled Banner, and the Lightning on that far blue line and the closer blue line to the edge of the TV that I'm watching stand the Montreal Canadiens.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, for the third game of the 2021 Stanley Cup Final. Voici les formations de départ des équipes en présence. Here are the starting lineups. Tout d'abord, pour le Lightning de Tampa Bay. First, for the Tampa Bay Lightning.
And they will now announce the starting lineup since this is the first game in a new arena in the final.
Le numéro 19, number 19, Barclay Goodrow. Le numéro 20, number 20, Blake Coleman. Le numéro 37, number 37, Yanni Gourde.
There's a bit cheering you can hear in the background because Yanni Gourde is a Montreal native
Le numéro 58, number 50,
here in his hometown. And David Savard going to start defensively.
Le numéro 98, number 98, Michael Sergachev.
Mikhail Sergachev smiling as they announce his name here on the blue line. No, I'm not posting it until you direct message me. And we're not going to have this talk. We're going to do hockey. And they just announced Vasilevsky, so now they will announce the Canadiens and the lights on the phones. They put your flashlight on so it looks brighter, and everybody's going nuts here. I'll put it louder for you guys. And yes, there's Dominic Ducharme, head coach of the Canadiens. He was interim. Well, he still is interim. And he is on the bench now. And it will be Stahl's line to start. This is an interesting perspective. So Joel Armia, Stahl, and who else on the line? When they say Carey Price, this place is going to explode. So I think this is the fourth line, yeah. They're meeting fourth line with fourth line. It's Perry, Stahl, and instead of Deneau's line, it's Perry, Stahl, and Armia. There's Carey Price. And Vasi, that whole thing, and the mocking of Price. Well, it's going to switch now. Now Carey is going to get, the chance, and also he's going to get the love. This is going to be really interesting. It's electric. I'm not a Canadiens fan. You guys know my Canadian team is Vancouver, but wow, this is going to be electric. I can't wait. Alexander Sylvester will sing the Star Spangled Banner. Readying for puck drop, guys. It's going to be great. There's Tyler Toffoli. There's Savard. David Savard acquired at the trade deadline from the Columbus Blue Jackets. A trade that people didn't think would come in at the last moment, but then it did. And it didn't work early on, but it has worked later in the playoffs. As each round went on, especially against the Islanders, that Savard trade looked really nice for Brice Laval. Another Quebec native, general manager of the Lightning. And now, the singing of O Canada. The fans are going to sing it in French. This is awesome. No, stop asking. Wow, guys. Electric. Absolutely. Oh, there we go. So it was the same person the whole time. Absolutely electric here in Montreal. Unbelievable. Was the entire anthem sung in French, and the fans helped. Now we're going to get puck drop from the famous C and the H. The oldest franchise in hockey history. The oldest Canadian sports franchise. Still around. Montreal Canadiens. There's Carey Price getting ready. He's 12-7 in the playoffs. 2.22 goalie average. And then, of course, going against Andrei Vasilevsky. And either of these goaltenders could win the Conn Smythe. Now, I did say Vasilevsky it was out-goaltended, but I also think that his defense has helped Vasilevsky a lot more than it's helped Price. Stole at the face-off, and game number 3, first game in Montreal, and the final is underway. Tampa Bay wins the face-off. It's spun out. They try to throw it over for Stahl. Stahl, who is there. Stahl back across. And brought out there for Gord. Yanni Gord has the puck and comes across with it. Gord steps through over for Mikhail Sergachev. And Sergachev dumped this puck over the glass and out. 26 seconds into the first period. Lightning lead this series 2-0. Canadiens want their cup hopes still in the front view mirror. Danault spun that face off. They tap it off the boards. Gallagher over to Danault. And it's sent across to Braden Point. Steps through another big hit that should electrize the Montreal Canadiens. Electrify them. Here's Gallagher at the boards. He takes a big hit by Andre Palat. And now Gallagher steps through. Gallagher to the left circle. Cycles back on. Throws for Danault. Shoots, and that's tipped away. And away from Palat. Then chopped back by Shea Weber. And Gallagher, he steps through. And there's Palat again at the circle. Cross-feed pass. Gone over to Jan Ruda, who scored a goal in this final. And Ruda shoots it to the body of Carey Price. Shea Weber tries to cause some trouble there as well. But look at this zone entry by Brendan Gallagher. Just sizing up Braden Point, and then that's a good pass over to Philip Danault. And so the point by Dominic Ducharme to start the Perry line was So the Dano line had more room to work their magic. And you wonder when the Montreal Mites get out there, Dano was going to take the face-off. Yanni Gourde was going to take the face-off. They both will wait, and it's because Coleman has to go to the bench because he has a broken stick. Coleman will step back out, so the Yanni Gourde line against the Philip Dano line, which we've seen that matchup a lot in this series. Gourde against Dano. And Gourde is going to get sent out. They'll put in Goudreau for Tampa Bay. Goudreau against Dano. Face-off won by Montreal. Merrill sends this across. And back out. A pass through from Merrill. And John Merrill, left circle. Merrill holds fan on it. Rebound, and it's ripped behind for Anderson, but he couldn't get the puck. Chernak sweeps this out to center. Coleman gets to the middle of the ice, and Yanni Gourde forked off the puck. The Montreal native, and this is stepped off the boards, but a bit too far for Perry to try to race. And icing against the Canadiens. Anderson, who can't believe it, the fans are booing. This is John Merrill's chance, and he tried to crank it. This actually will count as a shot on goal because he shoots this puck, but he flubs it. He doesn't want as much. He didn't get as much as he wanted on it. He wanted to really rip this puck, and he flubbed it. He only got a little bit of it, and it just got steered off the pad, and not by much. So it'll be the Palat line. Palat, Kucherov, and Point. Back out. Point gets it on an intercept. Point shoots blocked. Good stick block by John Merrill. And there's Jan Ruda who shoots off the glass. Palat tried to stick it through from Anderson. Anderson couldn't get the puck back to Palat, blue line. Palat, Jan Ruda. Ruda shoots for a tip. He scores! Jan Ruda! It's 1-0 Lightning! Might have gotten deflected, or that might be Jan Ruda all the way. There was traffic in front of Carey Price. Pass by Palat over to Ruda. Lightning have scored the first goal in every game of the series so far. And this went by Point, but I don't think Braden Point touched the puck. He went to the net, so did Kucherov, but I don't think either of them touched it. This will be Jan Ruda's goal. 1-0 Lightning. And Tampa strikes first. Lightning in a bottle for Tampa Bay, and now Montreal's already trailing. Try to step it out across. We talked about the first 10 minutes, electrifying for Montreal. They've not exactly had that, and they've given up a goal. So this isn't good. Shea Weber gets hit by Steven Stamkos, as Lightning are definitely humbling them with experience. Try to back it up off the blue line, and Caulfield tries to step up. This will be shot out behind and backhanded away, Braden Point. But stepped on through over for where Anderson was. And McDonough takes a hit. Over comes Savard. Up the middle. Over for Gustafsson, he takes a hit. And here's Edmondson. Edmondson looking for Stahl behind the net. Edmondson goes down. Stahl tries to poke it through. Gustafsson there. Stahl as well. Stahl hurries out behind. Stahl sets this up. Out of play. And it was not tipped. This will be a penalty against Eric Stahl. Lightning to the power play. This is a nightmare for Montreal. A delay of game at home, and you gave up a first goal from a defensive defenseman. So now, all right, so I guess they're going to telegraph the goal now on NBC. So this was a poke check play, a forecheck play. Good play by Hedman, who doesn't get to the blue line until Ruda sets up, and then there's the shot, and there's the goal. And that's not a shot to score a goal, but it's a shot that scores a goal. Montreal wins the face-off and clears. The tie-up through, though, wasn't a clean face-off win, but Montreal gets the job done. Cirelli at center. Backs it up for Braden Point. To the middle of the ice. Point to Cirelli. Cirelli off the boards. To Victor Hedman. Hedman to Kucherov. Kucherov. Canadiens fans chanting defense, defense. Hedman score! That slipped through Price. It's 2-0. Power play goal. Lightning lead by 2. Victor Hedman got the pass across, and this time he was at the blue line because remember, no Ruda, because this is a power play, and he cranks this. This goes through Price, but it trickles right by him. Just a slap shot, and it hits Price, hits the blue paint, and then it's too fast for Sherratt to dig it out, and it's already 2-0 Lightning. You look at our Terry Lehkonen in the middle. He doesn't check up on Victor Hedman. That's where they were able to get the pass across. So you move it. Kucherov, Hedman, bang. And Kucherov has come alive in this series and has helped make it 2-0 defending champs. $16:33 to go in the first. Didn't even drop the puck yet. So they called a timeout? No. They dropped the puck. And Tampa wins the faceoff. Up 2-0 already here in Montreal. Stepped it right up the middle and slammed away from Chernak, and this puck is tipped out of play. As Coleman is shaken up, and that's not good for the Lightning. Oh, he does not look good. He's trying to get to his feet. He's still on his stomach on the ice right now. Trainers are going to come over and try to see what's the matter with him.
And then the forecheck is happening right here. Watch the stick of Edmondson. It looks like he just tripped up. I thought he caught him with a stick, but
Coleman just tried to hit Edmondson, and he kind of slipped down bad on his back.
As Edmondson moved out of the way, he's not able to protect himself and goes into the boards violently.
Maybe in this building, he goes into the wall. That is no forgiveness. That is a hard board to go into. These boards don't give very much in the corners of Montreal.
Blake Coleman on those boards in Bell Center are really rough. And he is now on his feet, and the fans are cheering, and the sticks tapped at the boards.
That changed the momentum of that game without question here. And this series, Montreal at that time was just absolutely dominating. Let's see at that time with Blake Coleman going to head to the dressing room. It's okay. And there's no worse feeling at this level. You're going to make contact and the player sidesteps you. Usually when you're making contact, it happens, but you're not that close to the boards where you have that excess spacing there to not waste your fall or break your fall. There's so much room there in between Edmondson and the boards here they mentioned, and Coleman had no chance to protect himself.
The Lightning with a couple of goals from defensemen.
Back out away. Hedman steps this up the middle. Looking across for Byron, but up there, Kotkaniemi tried to hand it off to Anderson. Anderson back out, though. And Gord, he steps across. Lined it back out, Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi over to McDonough. Over for Chernak, and this will come back out. Kotkaniemi try to back it up. Gustafsson, he's there. Over Chernak, shoots, and that was handed off a Price. Rebound there through. Colton tried to jam at it, and finally it's out. Caulfield to center ice, Sinclair. 5-2, shots in favor in Tampa Bay. They lead 2-0. In Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final, they lead the series 2-0. They lead the game 2-0. Here's a shot into the glove by Petrie on Vasilevsky.
We talk about how fast the defense are for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Here comes Chernak. What a stop there. And then The rebound goes off the Stamkos, off the pad, and then Price quick with the stick. Right there, and it looks like it's going back towards across the goal line, and then Holton has a chance. I'm not sure if this hits him after he moves it out of harm's way. Oh, yes, it does. So 3 saves in a matter of about 5 seconds.
Hannon Weber, shoot, save Price. Back out to Sherratt. On the backhand, stepped away from Sergachev over Sherratt. He'll spin this on down. Palat back across. Tyler Toffoli dropped it. Sherratt shooting over and high. Looked for Sorelli. Sorelli back across. Into the middle, point. Looks for Savard at the boards. Point. Steps on. Point. Into the middle. Kucherov shoots it off behind where Price was. And a hit there by Palat, heavy on it. Back in front for Kucherov. And then try to go back to Palat. And he couldn't stay on the puck and keep it going. Back out Hedman. Try to step it on through. And it's dropped from the right circle. Back to Ruda. Ruda shoots. Save Price. Rebound Kucherov. And that one wide of Price. And Palat back for point. Tries to step through. And that puck was blocked. Lightning will try to push it back in. Price will set it out behind his goal. And it's step to center. Terry Lehkonen takes a hit and brings it on through. Out for the Habs. Trying to pull this on back. They haven't scored more than a goal in each game. Over for Edmondson. To Lehkonen. Lehkonen shoots. Over wide of Gallagher's stick. Edmondson back out. Trying to find Lehkonen. And there's a big hit on Matthew Joseph. This puck will circle all the way down. And for the first time in this game, icing against the Lightning.
Victor Hedman, 2 points in tonight's game, now 88 in his career in the postseason to lead all active defensemen.
That's the world-class talent on that screen there with Duncan Keith and Chris Letang.
Dropped by Gustafson, sticking by Vasilevsky.
He wasn't sure where that puck was. He thought he had it.
Here's Joseph on the feed from Maroon. Joseph tied up, unable to get the
Guys, Mets-Yankees game got postponed.
Corey Perry with the puck for Montreal. 7 minutes in, first period, game 3 of the Stanley Cup.
That puck just slipped through off the boards and almost went through Vasilevsky.
Early goals from beyond.
Back out. Looks across Jeff Petrie at center ice. Petrie steps this on down.
Stanley Cup playoffs prior to tonight.
Game number 1, though, was Chernak in the first goal of this playoff in the Stanley Cup final for Tampa. Defenseman player alluded to, Kenny.
Here's Caulfield.
Back over for Caulfield. Oh, and a chance. Oh, he hit the post. Caulfield hit the post. And this chance on Vasilevsky. And he's gloved down. Wow. Caulfield almost made it 2-1. And he hit the iron. Yeah, he did, Mark. Did you not know that? He did retire. He retired last year. Game 6 of the Stanley Cup final against the Lightning Stars was his last year in the league. Yeah, he retired. So, Kenny Albert, though, he's going to do TNT next year because they're going to ESPN. I don't know if he'll be the face of, like, if he'll do the Stanley Cup final. I know ESPN's getting another guy who I don't think has ever even done hockey. Yeah. So, not a fan of Albert. I love Kenny Albert. I really do.
If you want to be a winner, then get a turkey football from Subway. That's oven roasted.
So I'm, of course, as much as I love listening to other broadcasters, I'm molding my own stage because I listen to broadcasters a bit different than other people because I listen to broadcasters kind of like an athlete would watch players. Like, I like how they play, but wait, look how they do this. And I'm kind of that guy. Like, I listen to them, but also notice things that people don't notice or care about because that's the job that I'm pursuing. So I can understand certain things about it. Yeah, I've always liked Kenny Albert. Also, you're in America, but also for people who are in Canada, Chris Cuthbert is actually doing the final because Jim Hugson did not want to travel because of COVID. He was he's okay, but he's just scared. He's still nervous about it in his health. So at least this year, he's not going to travel. So we had interesting broadcaster wise for the final this year. Kenny Albert in America and Chris Cuthbert in Canada. But Chris Cuthbert and Kenny Albert have been doing hockey for a long, long time as well. Just very unheralded. They just never got the national spotlights in their respective countries. Here's the shot by Caulfield, guys. This just hit the bottom of the left post. For me, hockey is very easy to broadcast. But a lot of people think it's easy, hard. There's a shot out behind. Trying to bank this in of Vasilevsky. And what a chance for Anderson. Josh Anderson, who's got a goal in this final. Edmondson trying to step it through. Suzuki and Anderson have the only goals for Montreal in the Stanley Cup final. Jan Ruda, who's got the first goal, the go-ahead goal today. Also, there was a goal scored by Victor Hedman. 2 defenseman goals for Tampa Bay after getting into the New York series. The whole talk was Tampa's defensemen aren't scoring goals. And then that goal in Game 5 by McDonough. And then everything else. Here's it. And also, Ruda had the tip in Game 1. Here's a chance out to center ice. Moved on through. Coleman. This just is tipped up high, and Gord tries to get there. Canadiens now. Lehkonen to center ice, and a good step-up pass. Out ahead, and it's a bit too far, and it's Gallagher. Shooting far angle. Up high, couldn't get it through. Gallagher, another shot. Save Vasilevsky. Gallagher comes back out to the point. Chance out for Sherratt. Gallagher steps by. Looks for Gallagher. Doesn't shoot. Gallagher, maybe they'll try to draw a penalty out against Palat. Hack away and couldn't get the puck through. Might have been blocked. Palat tries to set this out to center. It will go to center. Gallagher at the Tampa bench will shoot in, and the Habs will change. I wouldn't say it's that pathetic because his defense hasn't been great and his offense has not come through. And you have to realize the offense that Tampa has is world class. Back out to Perry, try to step through and block away. Kucherov got hit. Sergachev out to center. And his goal support's been atrocious, Tyler. 2 goals in 2 games is pretty bad, especially when both of them were tips. Here's Corey Perry. He'll shoot in. His line who started the game today. 10:27 to go in the first period. 2-0 Lightning. Back out through. Stepped ahead. There's a shot. Vasilevsky to save. Suzuki tried to jam the rebound and couldn't. Blocker down on the ice. Held by Vasilevsky. Canadiens have started to find their legs a bit more. They hit the post. They got a bunch of shots on Vasilevsky. He's really fighting it, but they're finding ways to get the puck to the net, but he's finding ways to stop. That first shot that started everything with Perry, that was a block by Hedman, who's been all over the ice. Because Hedman had his suit on when everybody else had their jerseys on early and talking to the media frequently in the first game. Kind of didn't feel like he was going to play, but he played. He started. He was fine, and he's been dynamite in this final. I think he's had a good regular season. I don't think he's had a great playoff, but this final has been phenomenal. You could put him in as a candidate, as this puck will be tipped out of play. You could put him as a candidate for Conn Smythe Trophy if the Conn Smythe Trophy was, absolutely, Mark. If the Conn Smythe Trophy was awarded like the NBA Finals MVP, where it was for the finals. But the Conn Smythe is for the entire playoffs, and that's why I believe Hedman's only going to get isn't going to get many votes to win the Conn Smythe Trophy. Where, for me, I heard Killorn a few times for the Conn Smythe. To me, the Conn Smythe, if Tampa wins the Cup, is between Vasilevsky and Point. Gaudreau backed up the middle. Interesting thing, when I picked the Lightning to win the Cup last preseason, and they did win as a backhander and throw for Anderson, and they did win the Cup, but I had Vasilevsky winning the Conn Smythe. Now, he might do that this year. My Cup final preseason this year, though, did not manifest. That was New York Islanders and Colorado Avalanche. But both those teams went fairly far. So who had Montreal in the final? I think I put them at like 5th or 6th in the division. Back out, stepped ahead. Gaudreau tried to get there and through. And off the boards, out the glass. And right past Colton, who tried to step up with his large length. And here comes Caulfield up the middle, trying to step through and tied up. There's a Montreal player that was tied up. The goal is off its hinges. They're going to let him play? No, they're going to have to reset the goal. They will now put it back on its pegs with 9:07 to go in the first.
Just over 9 minutes remaining in the first period. Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final. 2-0 Lightning.
We go to commercial. 9:07 to go in the first. 2-0 Tampa.
I'm Alex Petrangelo of the NHL. Our family's not just a hockey family. We're a Honda family. Honda, official vehicle of the NHL.
Little Caesars now has the pepperoni and cheese stuffed crust with a cheese and pepperoni stuffed crust. It's got 9 feet of pepperoni.
That's enough. Sorry.
We're not big pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new pepperoni stuffed crust, just $10. It's a pizza.
Okay, at AT&T, everyone gets our best deals on all smartphones. Let me break it down. You got your new customers. They get our best deals. You got your existing customers. They also get our best deals. Everyone gets the deals. Question. Got it. But why did you use a permanent marker? Because I want to make sure you remember. I'm going to get a new whiteboard.
It's not complicated. Only AT&T gives everyone our best deals on every smartphone, like the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free.
July 4th weekend's always an exciting one. Racing on July 4th just goes hand in hand with everything I live for. Burgers, racing, fireworks. Maybe the pool.
Andre Vasilevsky has never lost a game in regulation going head-to-head against Gary Price. A look at these save analytics powered by AWS. He faced 43 shots in Game 2, allowed just one, the Nick Suzuki power play goal.
There's no way there's only 3,500 people in this building.
Tip this out, Dano. We're going to step it over for Vasilevsky, who will set this on back to the corner and over Savard. Savard in at the blue line. Shooting, save Price. Rebound back out across, and down the line it goes. Over to Philip Dano. Dano breaks in. He shoots. He scores! Philip Dano! 2-1. Le beau indeed. The first goal in Montreal since Di Pietro in the Forum. And Philip Dano on a 2-on-1 shot this stick side on Andre Vasilevsky with Gallagher going to the net. Post it in. And outside. And the squares in Quebec, they can celebrate. Lightning, are they going to challenge this? And for what? Offside? Goaltender interference? They might be challenging this, guys. Don't know what for. It looks to be a good goal. And it should be. It is. And the face-off. 2-1. The Canadiens win the draw. And Kenny Albert saying that Sounded like 20,000, 18,000 people in this building, and it wasn't, but it sounded like it. Canadiens try to stuff this out through. They keep in. Held out a point shot and a save. Vasilevsky with the screen in front. That was Perry went to the net. There's a big hit, and it jostled the puck away. Back out through. Trying to find Perry. Hedman takes a hit from Armia, and Yanni Gourde's there, and Gourde stepped up. Back ahead, looks for Perry. Perry. Stahl. Stahl back out off of Gourde's stick. And back to center, shot in. Lightning descended on in, and out across it goes. Backed up for Jesperi Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi. Over to Edmondson. And shot through. 11-8. Shots in favor of the Canadiens. Hit by Toffoli. To jar this on through. Steven Stamkos, who actually hasn't been on the ice that much. Here's Sherratt away from Colton. He takes a hit, backhands this through. This is sent up the middle. Savard will chase it down. And they tried to hurry it on back. A big hit by Perry, and then brought out Sergachev. Pass across, trying to find Cirelli. And that puck is forked away. Good poke check by Montreal. Canadiens will onrush. Caulfield goes down. Fans want a penalty. None. Palat to the net. A backhander that just dropped up high before it could have been held on by Kucherov. There was no call on what could have been a trip against the Lightning. Backhander on through for Price, but he made a save. He was able to stick that through. Chernak with a good play. And back away, Braden Point. We'll poke this one up high. And back it up. Oh, nice. Chernak out through. They were making a change, and the Canadiens fans want more calls. There was none. Back out, Brendan Gallagher. Gallagher, drop pass. Launched again, and it didn't go through to the way they wanted it to. Back out from behind the net, it's Braden Point. Point. He's hit there. And then the puck slips out at the blue line, and Petrie with a big check. And now over to our Terry Lehkonen behind the Montreal net. Lehkonen steps on through and banked off, shot in again. 5:50 to go in the first, and this is icing. 5:52 to go in the first. 2-1 Lightning. Yeah, playoffs has been really excited. Yeah, it did, Aiden. I don't know if you heard me say that before, but yeah, I said it did. Tommy actually told me. Also, guys who are in my Discord, just want to let you guys know that, again, tomorrow we're going to have the show. Same time as last time. Yeah, I do. I stream a ton. Same time as last time, so, to send in what you want to be talked about. Left circle, this shot en route. Saved by Price. And he holds on. Yeah, I have a Discord. Want me to send it? I'll send it.
Second career postseason goal to put the Canadiens on the board in Game 3.
Yeah, I will. Just give me a second.
Unlock a summer of possibilities in a new Chevy. Expand your options and your perspective. Find your next adventure.
There you go.
In a new Chevy.
We're a commercial right now, guys.
Enjoy the open road and make no monthly payments for the rest.
So no baseball means I think there's no baseball on ESPN, I don't think. Hold on, let me check.
Mass Mutual, proud partner of the NHL.
Wendy's summer strawberry chicken salad is back because we make salads bursting with flavor. Unlike some places, you want salads.
We don't have salads.
Ooh, too hard to do fresh? At Wendy's, we say yes to fresh and yes to salads.
A shot of Jägermeister is meant to be served.
Cold as ice.
Negative 18 degrees Celsius to be exact.
I can get women's college soccer. I can get WNBA. I can get college track. WWE, but I'm not doing that. Obviously, not to mention Yankees. And also Chile and Brazil. And we're doing Chile and Brazil.
Who will go home with LA bragging rights and who will leave with nothing? It's USC against
Let me take a look to see how much time is in that game right now. I assume it's probably at halftime.
Tuesday on NBC.
There's a commercial, so yeah, I think it's at halftime.
It's fun when the fans are involved. It's been awesome here tonight so far.
Montreal is electric right now. 2-1 Lightning, but you wouldn't think so, as the fans have gotten their team into the game in Montreal. Lightning win the faceoff, offensive zone draw, and it's swung to the corner. Chernak, back out Petrie, backhands this in behind, and it's Edmondson. Tries to step through and banked off to the corner. Out ahead, over for Edmondson. Joel Edmondson. Back out Edmondson looking for Stahl. Stahl steps ahead to the middle and center, and it's banked out across. Over from where Vasilevsky was at the Canadiens trying to sweep this in on the net, and Suzuki's puck was just kind of shanked before he could be able to push it on through. And it's back out and slammed in by Chernak. Chernak with it. Chernak across. Hey, Tampa Bay Lightning one fan, I saw you join the Discord. Welcome. You can see what's going on. Just kind of, introduce yourself and talk about whatever you want. Just the channels are kind of self-explanatory. You can see them there. Here's a pass across for the Canadiens trying to get through to the net. And a save, Vasilevsky, and it's steered to the corner. But the Canadiens keep it in. There's a shot by Sherratt, and it goes wide. Looks for Danault. Backhanded behind the net. And the Lightning step ahead, Jan Ruda. Back away from Kucherov and out to center ice. And backhanded in. And stepped on through. Weber over to Danault. Danault forked off the puck. Byron. Paul Byron, who's had an incredibly amazing playoff, but a really quiet Stanley Cup final. Stahl backhand pass, but it's intercepted there at the blue line by Ruda, who tries to set this up the middle, but now taking Jesperi Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi at the corner. Kotkaniemi sets in, shoots far angle. And this is dropped back down, and the Lightning try to race for it, but handled by John Merrill. I double timed out him, but you know what? I'll do it anyway. That's a good idea, Aiden. Back out across, Josh Anderson steps through, and Matthew Joseph is there. Matthew Joseph with the puck over from Ruda and out to center now. Tyler Johnson hit by Edmondson. Edmondson as well. Johnson, Armia trying to get there. Joseph to Johnson. What a play by Joseph. What a shot by Johnson. Save Price. Rebound, puck's loose. What a period. Gaudreau out to Chernak. 3:10 to go in the first. Backed up, looked for Gaudreau, and he couldn't get that puck through. Gaudreau back out for Coleman. And the puck hit Price in the mask, so they blew the play dead. McDonough's been really sharp in this playoff series. He's probably not going to win the Conn Smythe Trophy, but he's been really good, and he's done the things. He's not playing 20 minutes a game every night, stepping on the blue line and shooting the puck all the time like he did in Manhattan, but he's doing the things he needs to do. He's got his Stanley Cup ring. He's looking for another, and he's contributing to his team. Well, too. He fits so well with them. Kucherov, back out, couldn't get the puck, and Ben Sherratt now has it. Sherratt, back through and out to center. Weber tries to stay up. I mean, there's a case for Braden Point. Here's my thing. If the Lightning win the Cup, especially if they win it in a short fashion, and Point doesn't do that much else except for that 3-assist game one, Vasilevsky will probably win it. Here's a shot on goal, step, rebound. Oh, forked off to no stick. And there's going to be a power play for the Habs. Sergachev's going to go to the box. Habs are going to the power play, Montreal. This is the jolt they needed after being absolutely outplayed early on and giving up the 2 goals. Having this great play and staying with Tampa's rush after Tampa's kind of rushed the puck and been a bit better after the first goal. And it was the strap. That's why the Blue played dead before. But now Montreal gets up the ice, and they've got a power play. They had a bunch of power plays that did nothing in Tampa. But now you get a power play at home with this electric crowd. With one of the best killing defensemen on the Lightning, a Montreal draft pick in the box. And, of course, the interesting story, the guy that he got traded for, Drouin, is not playing. He hasn't played for some time. I don't think since the Winnipeg series. Gustafsson will backhand this, stepped out behind the net, over and threw out across. Chopped on back. Caulfield, Suzuki there. Suzuki has a goal in this series. Suzuki stepped ahead. And Gustafsson has to get back out at center and over to Caulfield. Probably now, yeah. Caulfield back out. 28.8% in the playoffs. On the power play, 1 of 5 on the power play in the Stanley Cup final are the Canadiens. The Toffoli goal, the power play goal. An offside call against Montreal with 1:24 left in the power play and 1:55 left in the first period. Is Evans back? Evans played in game 2. I don't know if he's playing tonight. I haven't seen him tonight, but he played in game 2. Also, Aiden, are you still in Hawaii? And if you are, how is it? Lightning win the draw and shoot the puck down the ice. Price steps out over for Caulfield. Back out for Gustafsson. He was acquired in the trade deadline from the Philadelphia Flyers. Shut in down the line over to Vasilevsky. Oh, nice. Hope you had fun. Back out, trying to keep in Toffoli. Couldn't. Out to center. The Lightning kill. It's aggressive, and it's working. Yanni Gourde, but now he'll just step ahead as the Canadiens will move in numbers. And that almost intercepted shorthanded for the Lightning, but the Canadiens get it on back and draw through. Yeah, I will probably stream it. Back over for Jeff Petrie behind the net with Hedman down. Petrie stepped across for Toffoli. At the right circle, Suzuki. Suzuki drop pass. Back out. And then a shot through and a glove saved by Vasilevsky with 58.7 to go in the first period and 28 seconds on the Montreal man advantage.
Suzuki comes down, isn't able to shoot it. Gustafsson moves over, and then a quick little wrister. And
who's NHL fan?
Andre Vasilevsky. That puck was on the glove side, and no rebound given up.
Kotkaniemi wins the draw, back to Petrie. Power play continues for the Canadiens. Petrie for Kotkaniemi.
Back out. Stepped ahead, Kotkaniemi to the point, and Petrie couldn't keep it in. It'll go all the way down to Price. One last chance for the Montreal power play. Jeff Petrie. Out ahead. Steps on through. Caulfield a shot, and that just slinked wide. And the penalty's over. And back down the ice, and Sergachev will try to go grab it, but Price has it behind the net still. Sergachev, they'll change. Stahl will hand it off. Canadiens move in, 4-on-3, but then the 4 get back. Stepped ahead and shot to center ice. 10 seconds to go in the first period. Lightning 2, Canadiens 1. The go-ahead goal right now is scored by Victor Hedman. Out to center. Moved in. McDonough, Kucherov, saved by Price at the horn. The Lightning started like gangbusters. The Canadiens came back and had a real nice end to this period, although a shoddy power play. 2-1 Lightning at the end of 1 in Montreal in the first Stanley Cup playoff game in this building in 28 years. Ruda Hedman will get the goals for Tampa, the only forward of any team to score a goal. Scored for Montreal. That's the guy who was the hero of Game 6 of the conference final. And the West are Terry Lehkonen. 2-1 Lightning after the end of 1.
lightning strong start. Buzz captures happen as the story of the long road travel to the final for Montreal's superstar goal. Stay with us.
All right. Let's go to the Brazil-Chile game, and I have to get the rosters up. Give me a second.
The 5 years with Chichi as their manager. We told you earlier, the huge historical.
It started. Let me get the rosters up, and I'll start broadcasting. Oh, a Brazilian player just got red carded for a hit in the head. That's big. Brazil just got a red card, guys. They're up 1-0, but they just got a red card. It's not Neymar who's their best player. It's, I think, number 9, and we're going to figure out in a second who that is. Yeah, he WWE kick-heeled him in the face, and that's cleats. That does not feel good.
Straight to the face or right underneath the face. That's right. Wow. That came straight after a goal for Brazil. Dr. Joe Mactic, our former FIFA match commissioner and rules analyst. Doc, what do you think?
A referee did not hesitate. He came actually running to the spot of the foul with the red card already out. That was to show all of the players who were surrounding the injured.
It was Jesus who got him.
It's almost like a game management, player management technique, so you wouldn't see a mass confrontation because they know that the referee has done the right thing here. They give it and sent off the player for this really nasty foul.
And notable as well that you didn't really see the Brazilians acting strongly. Yeah. And it looked like initially on first viewing, it was like, okay, the two have come together. Jesus is just a little bit late. But when you see that replay, I mean, there's no question that is a red card. And how did Brazil adjust now? Down to 10 men. They do have that goal. It's a good thing they got that goal before Jesus was sent off here. Gabriel Jesus sent off once before, was in the last Copa America. He picked up a second yellow card in the final against Peru. Brazil had the lead, they held the lead, they won the game.
So Brazil now playing with 10 men. And that is crossed off.
So Brazil, a man down, a goal up.
That is a foul, though, or an offside against Chile.
Goal officially timed at 59 seconds from the second half kickoff. Only 60 seconds close, I guess.
Back out and sent over for Cabrera. Looking over for Carrasco. No Sanchez for Brazil. No Jesus because of the red card. Across. And that didn't work. And then backed up in the middle. This is a foul. This will be a free kick for Eric and Chile. This will be a foul against Felipe Montero. No.
Get his body in front of Casemiro before he can poke the ball away, and that's where the foul is. And then he's smart. He feels the contact coming through, recognizing that Casemiro's coming through aggressively, goes to ground because he knows it will be a free kick opportunity.
No, Sandro, I believe it was. No, Casemiro, excuse me. Casemiro with the foul. So we're doing soccer right now, guys, until we get to the
sixth ever competitive game in goal for Brazil. Still yet to allow a goal in any of them. Eric Goldar stands over it. Asante now trying to figure out what the plan is
Free kick for Chile. And it crosses and over the net. But a drive by Eric, and it was that close.
It's going to take a lot to beat Ederson from this type of distance. And he sees it all the way up over the wall. Doesn't get enough tip on it to get it underneath.
And Ederson, who won the Premier League title with Manchester City in England, is one of the great goalies. And he is a great goalkeeper, and he is not going to let shots from that just there. So they couldn't get a tip in front. He just tried and wouldn't go. This will go off. This will be a throw-in for Chile. For Fuensalida. Over to Gaite Carrasco. And for El Paso, and then out. Throw in for El Paso. El Paso. That's that. That's a good throw in, just handled by Perot. Back out. Perot tried to get it, obviously, earlier in the Copa today in the knockout stages. Peru won in penalty kicks. At through, here's Neymar. Neymar will pass off. Tried for a cross. It's 1-0 Brazil. Neymar steps to the side and out, and this is a free kick for Brazil, I think. Yeah. Good play by Neymar, though, and well, Neymar's known for flopping, and that's a bit like a flop, but whatever. He got the foul. Marquinhos is there. Neymar looks like he'll take the free kick. One of the best players in the world. Probably the second best player in the Copa tournament behind Lionel Messi. Neymar crosses. The header is up and controlled by Brazil. I don't think they were offside, but a Chilean player was fouled in the box. Marquinhos fouled him. Was hit in the back. You can hear the referee. If my TV's loud enough, you can hear the referee yelling, Marquinhos, Marquinhos. The defender for Brazil who fouled in the box. Jamiro for Brazil takes it back out so the Chileans can keep it. So it's over across, trying to get it in front, and this is out just a bit too far. Just a bit too much juice on that touch. And it will be a goal kick for Brazil. And this is the goal that happened earlier. They're showing that made it 1-0 Brazil. And that good tap pass by Chile, by Neymar. And that's a Brazilian croquet right there. That made it 1-0. That so far is the go-ahead goal. Neymar off a Chilean player. It'll be a Brazil throw-in. That went off of Isla. So you can hear them, hear the Chilean players directing in Spanish. And now that is going to cause an issue because Richarlison is down. And Xeralta is going to get the yellow card for a haul down. So Xeralta will get the yellow card for Pulling. I don't like that call. Yeah, he pulls at him, but Richarlison sells this. He completely sells this. He goes down and does trying to sell a call. Trying to get a call. That's what he's trying to do. Oh, that's awesome, Maiden. Got about 6 minutes till intermission is over. This is the last Copa game today, so I don't know what we'll be broadcasting at second intermission if this isn't going on. A cross in was blocked. Dropped up for Neymar. Neymar looks to cross. Gets back at the box. Neymar hit by Isla. They will count that. A good tackle by Isla. Back up, Brazil trying to intercept. And ahead, of course. Yeah, but also Brazil is known notoriously for flopping. They're one of the worst countries for that. So it's not incredibly rare. As Richarlison tried to get that, and now Chilean player down. That's
So this is exactly what I was talking about 30 seconds ago. What you're going to see, the Chilean frustration is wrong. Look, they've opted not to play out. Here's a run piece. Neymar get a little push off there.
is that Fitzilata, I think, possibly. That went down. You can see how Vargas has been with the ball. He's been very good. So this will be a free kick. The Chilean manager just wanted to get a bit of understanding. Neymar is arguing that this shouldn't be a free kick. Richarlison is also arguing. This is a throw-in, though? Now, this should be a free kick for Chile. Guys, this should be a free kick for Chile. This should not be. This is a throw-in for Brazil. Okay. And now they're trying to sort out who has the ball. Because these guys are just trying to jockey their position, obviously. And Vargas and Neymar are really yelling at each other about something. Vargas was laughing about it. Neymar wasn't happy. Brazil will dump the ball down, and it'll be taken by Arias.
2 minutes later, Gabriel Jesus sends off straight red card. Peru rates the winner Monday in this same stadium.
Passed out. Go ahead. And off the line. And across Vargas. Backed up. And that is, it could have been a foul. Do the Habs win a game in this series? Possibly.
Of course, there's a kick there from Casemiro, but they recognize they might be able to create an opportunity from the set piece. We saw them score the qualifier against Argentina.
2:30 to go in intermission. Back out! They score! Chile has tied it! Oh no, offside! It's an offside call. Bertan Diaz scores, but the broadcasters are saying this is not offside. Bertan Diaz tied it. The referees called offside, but the commentators just said that if they go to VAR, this should not be an offside, that this should be a good goal. Let's see if they go to VAR. Chile said review it. In fact, they want to review it. Are they going to? Can they check? I don't. Yeah, they're going to want to review it. So they're getting, FIFA's going to call these guys up, okay? And we got about 90 seconds until the intermission comes back, but I do want to know what this call is. Bertan Diaz will get the tying goal if this would go to
Neymar in Brazil and the match against Peru in the group stage took the VAR's advice to wipe the penalty out.
Oh, goal, absolutely. That's a goal. It's a goal, Aiden. Let's see what the call is. They're saying that it was close, but
that would certainly change the complexion of this game, no doubt. Chile level and the man advantage. How would Brazil then respond to that?
what? What's up? Yeah, the game. I know the game. They're going to put in the substitution. They look like they. So, is this goal a goal? Guys, once I find out if this goal is good or not, I will go. The sub will come, but that doesn't mean that it's a goal or not. Oh, that's just a really... Oh, that's the normal Discord you're in. He's in a Discord that's really weird that I used to have. Okay. No goal. No goal. Wow. Referees missed that call, guys. Referees missed that call. No goal. So it's still 1-0 Brazil. That's got to feel really bad if you even check. Okay, so I created a Discord, Tampa Bay Lightning #1 fan. That was good. And then some people came in and said some really weird stuff. They did some really bad things. And then some inappropriate stuff. If you really want to know, you can DM somebody here and DM them. Don't add them. DM them and they'll let you know. And so I created a new Discord. So then they figured out that it was called, and I called the adult Discord. Like, oh, it's the adult Discord. But that's the Discord you're in. Yeah, Aiden. No, it's Trent and Nathan. It's Trent, Nathan, Keegan. It's them. It's them. It's them. Bad things. I don't want to talk about it right now. If you want to know, you can DM people. They can let you know. Yeah, I know. Second's about to start for me, too. I'm right on there. But back just before we get back to the hockey and to that, just wanted to clarify, bad call. Very bad call. I'll be right back. Wait, I can do this. No, I'm not going to say it because it's... It's not relevant.
In all 12 calendar months. This is the first ever playoff full regular season game of the month of July. There were exhibition games in July last year.
Let's hope it's the last. Well said, Eddie.
Savard will slide this through at the corner. Back out, tries to go for Stahl. Stahl ahead. And it's Armia. Armia back through and sent to center ice. And dropped ahead. Coleman there. And here's Mikhail Sergachev. Just people you don't know, Tampa Bay Lightning fan. Just if you want to know, just DM people. You can DM me. I'll tell you later. It's a lot, so it's kind of I don't really want to talk about it. I'd rather just broadcast this. For my sake, can you please just put it to bed and let's just do this? Petrie back out through with Sergachev on the backhand and stepped ahead, shot in. Backhand out at the line, and Price will hand this on back and stepped on through, tipped to the corner. Ahead, tried for Lehkonen. Hedman backhanded and now brought in the shot. Stamkos there, and Price was able to stop that as he slid across. Looks for Danault, and now over to Lehkonen. Arturi Lehkonen with a hit. Back down low and chopped on down for Stamkos. A hit on Petrie. Shea Weber there in the backhand. A step ahead for Sorelli. Sorelli, and then the Canadiens will get to center. Gallagher, a good head-up pass. And back down the middle. And now here comes Palat in on goal. Pass across. They score! Nikita Kucherov 3-1 Tampa. Another goal by Nikita Kucherov in this building. Good a head-up pass, and then that a lot was supposed to be. Please, if you want to know, just direct message somebody on the Discord. They'll tell you. Back out, tried for Kucherov, and there was a great pass by Palat, and then the backhander by Kucherov up high, and it's 3-1 Lightning. Backed it on down and stepped on through with a hit by Point. Point over for Andre Palat. Palat back out and tries to line it down over for Braden Point, who stepped ahead out for Hedman again. Backed up, looked for Point. Point through, shoots, and it's saved by Price. Hedman, he'll circle this out ahead and over for Kucherov, who shoots, and a save by Carey Price there. Backed up, and Price makes the stop and holds on.
And if you're not ready to respond after you get hit in the head, dear, you've got to have a problem. You see Chernak, Eddie talked about the stretch pass, good awareness by Chernak. Watch the ease. Kucherov presents a target, and the ease on the backhand, taking that feed. Subtle hands, excellent finish, nothing Price can do. But if you're playing a matchup game, and Eddie, you know this, you've been part of it, you got to have good line changes. That was not a good line change off a bad shooting.
You have to have discipline if you're that forward getting
Okay,
the puck in deep.
if you really want to know, they just sent some now, because then I'm going to say stuff and be like, what types? Just, I don't know. Just, Aiden, do you want me to send you the Discord link? Would you get the Discord, or would you not? Are you not going to get it? Merrill off the boards. Back out to Caulfield. Over through Chernak, back out, and stepped ahead. Okay. Caulfield got hit. Canadiens will try to step through, looks for Caulfield. Caulfield's puck, the stick was forked away. Looked for Toffoli and just dropped it on. That's right. The link is ahead. That's right. I forgot about that. Backed up to center. Good. Petrie will go get it away from him. Jeff Petrie with the puck will send out to center ice and shoot in. Over Tyler Johnson. Backhanded up to the middle. Yeah, it's not in this Discord. 2-on-1. Matthew Joseph holds. Shoots. Save. Price. Rebound. Score! 4-1 Tampa! Tyler Johnson! And no, folks, this isn't 2015. What a play on through for the Tampa Bay Lightning. A great backhand by Tyler Johnson. And Joseph decided to shoot, not pass, but then was able to flip this ahead and out across. Lightning fans wouldn't think it's boring. What did he say? He just posted like offensive memes. Like some of them were sexual, some of them were racial. He would just berate people and constantly direct message, and there were other people who would constantly, like, sometimes there were jokes that seemed like threats and offensive stuff and just really weird things. And I didn't want to suspect I didn't want to put you into any of that, so that's why he's not in this. Am I going to say what he said? Well, I'm not going to say exactly stuff he said, but those are the kind of things. 4-1 Lightning right now, guys. But can we be done with that? Done. We're done with that. We're not talking about it again because the last two games I've had to talk about this whole Trent Discord, Nathan, and all this stuff, and I don't want to do that. I just want to talk about hockey or other fun stuff. He's on the other Discord, but not on this Discord. So you're not going to run into him. Anderson, up the middle. Try to get out across. Anderson steps on back to the blue line. Sherratt try to shoot this across. And out from Kotkaniemi. And back it's Paul Byron. Looks for Kotkaniemi. And back to center ice, Shea Weber. Trying to step it in. Over for Colton Vasilevsky out behind and looks for Anderson. To center. Weber, and now the Lightning, Colton. Colton will try to backhand this on through. And up ahead it goes. Backed up point to Gord. Gord shoots. Save Price. And then Gord again. Out ahead. Couldn't get it. Chernak a shot. Off the post. Alex Chernak hit the post. Backhanded out at the far wall. Coleman tries to get ahead. Gord. Backed up. Looks for Yanni Gordon. And that stick was tied up. Back ahead, McDonough. Couldn't do anything with it. Suzuki backed out. Suzuki gets hit by Ryan McDonough. McDonough to Coleman. Blake Coleman. Back out for Barclay Goudreau. Goudreau tried to step ahead and back out, couldn't get there. And now on through, and here comes Caulfield. Holds, and he was forked off the puck again. Toffoli sets it on through. And here's Suzuki behind. Suzuki out across. Hit by point. Lightning will have a 3-0 stranglehold if they can win this game. Lightning have only swept 2 teams in the history in the playoffs. Both were in the second round. They were the Canadiens in 2004 when they won the cup, their first cup in the second round, and in 2011 when they beat the Capitals to advance to the conference final and eventually lose to Boston, who would win the cup that year. Gallagher on through, and that was a soft puck, but it went to Vasilevsky, who steered it away, and here's Kucherov to shoot in and changes for Tampa Bay. What am I supposed to not post on the... No. Tampa Bay Lightning, you are on the normal Discord, not adult Discord. You can post on it, but Trent's not there. He's on a different Discord. You can do whatever you want on this Discord as long as it's not inappropriate. Trent's not there, though. That's all I'm saying. He's on a different Discord, if you can understand that, if that makes any sense. Back out behind. Chopped it on away for Matthew Joseph and set it on up for Sherratt. Maroon with a hit on Sherratt, but the Canadiens keep it going. Corey Perry out ahead on the backhand. Armia away from Ruda. Armia, no, I'm not. No, I am not. Back out, left circle. Sherratt in front for Perry, couldn't get it through. And back out, Perry behind, looks for Armia. Former Jet with it. Trying to sneak it in on Vasilevsky and couldn't. The stick is lofted. Ruda gets it back. Shot in through and out to the corner. Back ahead to center. Here's Ross Colton. Colton 2-on-1. Colton to Hedman. Hedman tried to tap for Colton, couldn't. And now the Canadiens. Corey Perry holds. Perry shoots it wide. And he gets lampooned to the ice. And the Lightning with it. Shot in by Cirelli. Price back out ahead. Because he will absolutely decimate. This is the last thing about it. TV Lightning, I like you. You seem like a good guy, but this is the last thing about it, or I'm timing you out, okay? I'm not going to unmod you, but I'm timing you out if you say anything more about it, because we're done with it. He will wreck the place. He will cause people to get super upset, and he will just create a negative environment. And if him and some other people get in, it just will be an place. So I'm not letting him. Done with that, okay? If you bring it up again, if you bring up Trent again, I'm not trying to be mean. I know I sound mean. I'm not trying to be mean. I just really don't want to talk about it. I want to talk about this. Back out in front, Braden Point to the blue line. Shot in again and high off the boards. Stabbed it on down. Kotkaniemi out through for Anderson. Kotkaniemi over for Anderson. Look for Merrill. Kotkaniemi out behind. Staved on ahead and all the way down. This is not icing. Yes, it is. Sergachev. And it is icing against Montreal.
Oh, a fortunate bounce there for Tampa as the puck works its way back to Eric Chernak and fires it off that right post. And then they hit by David Savard after a good defensive play with the stick on Corey Perry. A couple of large humans coming together there, but an outstanding defensive stick. And the most sought-after player at the trade deadline, Julian Brisebois, the general manager, won that sweepstakes getting Savard from Columbus.
No. I'm not gonna time you out right now because it was kind of not that bad. But I'm telling you, if you bring it up again, I'm timing you out. No, we're end of discussion. I'm not. I decide when I want to bring him in. Kotkaniemi steps it on through and tried to move this across. Back out ahead and up. Tried for Gallagher. Steps on loose for. And through, look for Lehkonen. Gustafsson shoots it on across. Out away from Vasilevsky. Back on through, left circle. Shoots, and it's deflected away. And back out in front, try to stab this puck in and couldn't. Sergachev will backhand in. 9:20 to go in the second. 9:23 to go in the second. It's icing against Tampa. You can, if you want to talk about Discord, you can ask about what we can do on my Discord if you want, but enough with Trent. We're not doing that. Or Nathan or Keegan or any of them. Let's focus on this hockey game and some of the good positive things. Petrie at the blue line. Shoots and a save by Vasilevsky.
And we can talk about that line change as well here in the second period. Another mistake, Kenny and Eddie. Got a 4-1 lead for the Tampa Bay Lightning.
All right, cool. Nice, man. Appreciate it. Hey, guys, just want to let you know, as the weekends go on in the summer, I might not be be able to stream as much as you know because I talk about my job I'll be working on it some days in the weekday. It's not official yet because I haven't had training day, but I am almost 100% going to be working on the weekend. I just got a job. I just got accepted for a job today, which is really, really exciting in summer for the weekends. So I might not be able to stream all the time after the NHL, but that's going to let you know that that's something really exciting. Actually, won't be during the night either. It'll only be from like the morning to the evening. Who do I work for? So my weekday job is going to be with my brother at a law firm, and I'm going to work at Walmart, at a big Walmart superstore on the weekend. So I'm going to be getting a lot of money and working hard. So it's actually going to be fun. And also try to hang out with my friends too. I'm going to try to have a really productive summer this year and enjoy myself. What kind of job? As I said, well, for the law firm, I do in the weekdays for my brother. I do. He's not a lawyer, but he's like, he's a really high up guy. I do like, I'm listed as an intern, but I basically do scanning and shredding and file work and just grunt movement of stuff, grunt work and stuff like that. There's Emily Arena. So happy their team is a 3-goal lead. And then Walmart's I'm going to be the guy that carries those big carts. I don't think you see them in regular stores, but in superstores you see them. I get people outside will give me a list of what they want. I'll go into the store, get the shopping cart, get this huge shopping cart, pull out, and get all of the supplies they want, pull out to the pack the stuff into their car, and then they give me the money. I don't know what I do with the money. I'll have to learn that in training day. But, yeah. I guess. I don't know if ShopRite works like that. I don't know if you have a ShopRite Superstore. It's a brand new Walmart Superstore in a town right by mine. It's really nice. No. Do not send it to him, Trent. Do not send it to him. If you send it to him and I find out, I'm not going to do anything to you. I mean, I won't be happy, but I'll just block him anyway. But do not send it to him. And I don't count that as really asking about Trent because you're actually trying to be proactive. So that's fine. Here's Perry over to Shea Weber. Holds on. Pass across. Oh, and Lehkonen couldn't get that through. The Lightning will send this to center ice. Back out at the corner, shot through, and try to tip it out back. Over for Kucherov. Palat. He'll shoot through and try wide. Kucherov had a wraparound that I think hit the post. Or Price might have gotten a piece of it. It almost was 5-1 Lightning. How is that racist? It's not. How is it? Lightning to center ice and backhanded in. Tyler Johnson steps ahead. Perry. And also I decide. So I'm saying get it. Backed out, looked for Kotkaniemi. Over for Anderson. Anderson. And people who are out of context listening to this, how is this racist? He said if somebody asks for a link to another Discord, they should say that they can't be allowed in. So, what a save by Price on Kucherov on the wraparound. 4-1 Lightning. The second period of Game 3.
This is Cynthia Suarez, CFO of GoGo Food Co., an online food delivery service. Business was steady until
GoGo Food Co. Go check it out.
overnight users tripled, which meant hiring 20 new employees and buying 20 new laptops. So she used her American Express business card, which gives her more membership rewards points on her business purchases.
Somebody order some laptops?
Cynthia Suarez, CFO and VP. Get the card built for business by American Express.
This one's for every NHL fan whose idea of successfully killing a penalty is making it through your week driving the carpool. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Wendy's Summer Strawberry Chicken Salad is back because we make salads bursting with flavor. Unlike some places, people want salads.
We don't have salads.
Ooh, too hard to do fresh? At Wendy's, we say yes to fresh and yes to salads.
Unlock a summer of possibilities.
Well, so the 86th minute, it's still 1-0 Brazil. I don't think so, Aiden. I really don't think so. I mean, I'll watch a lot of it if I can. The three sports I'm most interested in are track and field, soccer, and basketball. I hope everybody else will be good at their sports. And, of course, swimming. And those of you who have been here long enough know that I broadcasted at college swimming. So I know swimming. It's a great sport. I used to swim. But I don't know. I mean, you go USA, of course. But, yeah, I don't think I'm going to stream them. I mean, maybe. It's late in July, too. I may just try to enjoy and watch them. No, because I have been at work. I don't know. If they make me wear a mask, then yes, I'll wear a mask. If I don't have to, I won't because I have the COVID shot thing. Yep. Go USA. 4th of July in 2 days. And also, I know I didn't stream yesterday, so I only say it today. But happy belated Canada Day for those Canadians. But, of course, on Sunday is going to be July 4th, so that'll be awesome. Backhanded in. Lightning will step across over, tries for Sergachev. Sergachev backed it on low at the corner wall. Look for Anderson. This is slid to center ice. Jay Weber, John Merrill. Merrill to Weber. Weber steps this through. Canadiens in. Held on. Oh, too far for Caulfield. Cole Caulfield. Tried for Suzuki, and Suzuki tied up. Yeah. Here's Point. Braden Point steps through on the backhand, and yeah, belated obviously because it was yesterday, but away from Suzuki and out to the corner. Looked at Kucherov from McDonough. Kucherov back to Palat. Away from Kucherov. Chernak shot in. Over for Palat. Palat went down. And the puck will be out of the zone, and the Lightning are offside. 5:56 to go in the second. 4-1, Lightning. Yeah. You can just say the Discord link.
So it probably makes sense that we just keep on racing ourselves. The turbocharged Kia K5.
Bench time isn't break time. It's time to decide how bad you really want it. The game, the rivalry, the cup. Time to decide if you're willing to keep pushing, keep skating, keep hitting. It's time to hydrate and fuel up. Because what you do on the ice can be helped by what you do on the bench. Nothing beats
No, I'm not.
Liberty Mutual, customized car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. How much money can Liberty Mutual save you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 17,808.
Yep, everything hurts.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Hit the ice at the speed of 5G with T-Mobile, America's largest, fastest, and now most reliable 5G network. With board-to-board coverage and breakaway 5G speeds, T-Mobile is the leader in 5G.
Neutral zone face-off now.
Tampa Bay Lightning, 2 goals early in the first period. 2 goals early in the
Lightning
second.
have 4 goals, 2 goals in the first early, 2 goals in the second early. Montreal had a goal later in the first period. They have not scored, been good at all in this period. They've not had a good final. We haven't had a sweep in the Stanley Cup final since 1998, one of the repeat champions, when the Detroit Red Wings swept the Capitals out of the playoffs. The Red Wings were one of the top teams in a 3-seed spot, like the Lightning. They were expected to go through, and the Capitals were like the Canadiens underdogs. Back Stamkos will set this out ahead and look for Cirelli on the backhand. Cirelli away from Suzuki. Cirelli looks to Colton, and here's Matthew Joseph. Joseph to the point. Shot in and tipped behind the net, behind Carey Price. There's a throttling hit by Matthew Joseph. Are you actually Trent? If you're actually Trent, I'm sending you out of the Discord. I want you to know that. And even though it's like, well, we agreed. Well, you also got in, or somebody got in, and they caused a mess. And actual Avs fans said it wasn't okay with him if you came in. So if you actually are Trent, then I'm booting you out of the Discord. Yeah, I kind of got the feeling after the whole racist thing and everything, after he was saying that, but I mean, we can always talk about sports, but I just kind of think that it just doesn't work with you in this Discord. It's just much animosity. There's a shot on goal, and it's just went a bit too far. Don't boot you out of Discord? I'm sorry. I have to. Back out. Hedman shoots. Saved by Price. This isn't Trent. And Hedman wants a penalty. There isn't one. Now there is a penalty because Perry has his stick tangled up. Or no, it's a penalty against Perry. So this will be a power play for the Lightning. I believe. Yes, it will be.
Eric Stahl was trying to hit Corey Perry, but there you see, once Hedman realized that the evidence was caught into the boot. Now you could try to do that 100 times, and I would guarantee you, maybe get one time. But
Okay.
I was trying to do that, but nonetheless, it's pretty hard to skate when you got the stick.
It doesn't matter, though. Perry. But again, we're not talking about Trent. Remember, we talked about that. Not talking about Trent. Not happening. Deno ahead and shot across. Deno stepped through. Perry at the point. Back for Deno. Tried to backhand this through and couldn't get the puck across. Slid it on back.
Referee hesitated to shoot back in the first period as well. Puck deflected up into the Montreal bench.
It doesn't exactly tell me, but we're somewhere in extra time, or added time, not extra time. We're somewhere in added time, and it's still 1-0.
May not be what you want. You may not see anybody in front, but again, that lane is there. You got to let it go.
Remember in the first period, he hesitated as well, and Barclay Goodrow made a good back check on him.
Canadiens had 17 shots in the first period, only 4 on Vasilevsky here in the second. McDonough from behind his own net. Goes the puck up the boards.
Back for the Lightning. Try to get that out across. There's Point. Over to the corner. Braden Point is there. They are in South America. What did I say, Aiden? Merrill. Backed up for Perry. But anyway, yeah, it's added time. It's 1-0 still them. There's a shot by Sherratt and a glove save by Vasilevsky.
Toyota takes us inside the glass. Here. Well, Nikita Kucherov had a very pedestrian game number 2 in Tampa. But here in game 3, you can see he's been spectacular. He wants the puck. He wants to make his line mates better. He's getting pucks in net. He's playing real solid defense.
Chile's going to only have about 1 or 2 chances to tie this game, or then their season, their tournament's going to be over. Just so you guys know. All right, see ya. No, they're in the Copa America tournament, not the Euro tournament. That's a different tournament, Tampa Bay Lightning One fan. There are 2 different tournaments. The Copa America, which are between the Caribbean and South American teams, as this is gloved down by Vasilevsky, and the Euro 2020, which is between the European teams. Both tournaments will be tomorrow. Euro in Euro from noon to the afternoon, and Copa from the evening to the night.
Able to fight it off and not give up a second chance opportunity.
This will be swept all the way down the ice, and it's icing against the Lightning.
This is pretty cool, guys. His father, Dan, started 2 games in the 1984 World Series for the Detroit Tigers, and now Jeff playing in the Stanley.
Daniel Petrie actually was the pitcher for the Tigers, which is interesting. The father of Jeff Petrie. And this will be swept out. And now the face-off.
Petrie remains on the ice with his partner, Joel Edmondson. Lightning control the draw.
Game's over, guys. Game's over. Brazil had to play with less men for almost the entire second half. They still won 1-0 after that offside goal. They still won. So 1-0, they advance. Here's a shot to Vasilevsky. Score! Suzuki! Nope, wrong horn.